Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Light IC. I'm your host, Tommy Cunningham. Today's video, what we are planning to talk about today, I'm planning to go a little bit in depth on talking about a couple of radio frequencies. Now, today's radio station we are listening to is Your Country WCJC. Actually, I'll do something special for you guys. I'm going to be playing the station that I usually listen to while I'm at work. This usually gets me a lot going. So this station right here plays these Geico commercials. And I'm like, why not? So if we click on like Tennessee, and so like if we, let's do Indiana first, okay? And then let's click on Delaware County. And then after that, let's click on Ball State University. And we see that they add a radio frequency in here for their maintenance. And they also add one in here for their auditorium. So if we click on Tippecanoe County, which is home of Ball State Purdue University, if we look at this, they got like a couple of interesting radio frequencies on here, I think. They got radio frequencies like 156.210. And then after that, they got 451.825 as operating. Indiana has like security facilities, EMS, slot 1, slot 2, so if we click on the Horseshoe Casino Hammond, they got security, casino operations, housekeeping, marine operations, bar operations, and stewarding. So if we click on LaPorte County, so if we click on Blue Chip Casino, they got one for their security. They got one for their security slot slot technician, hotel housekeeping, food and beverage, and shuttle operations. And just to let you guys know who owns that, it's Boyd Gaming. And they are such a wonderful people there. So if we look at like the Four Winds Casino and Resort, if we look at that, they got 3 locations for their towers. They got one in New Buffalo, Hartford, New Buffalo. Now theirs are Four Winds Security, Four Winds Housekeeping. Plus, they also got one for financial service, management, transport, and maintenance. So if we click on a couple there, LTRs, like RF Enterprises, they got like one for like a cab company. They got one for their Medic One ambulance, which is a wheelchair van. They also got a porta potty delivery, a heating and cooling. So CSI plays Transportation Corporation, Radiotex Towing Company, and House Appliance, and I got a couple of others. I got a couple of others that I would like to talk about in this video. So like the next one that we are going to be talking about is the Hard Rock Casino in Tampa. And then after that, we'll do another one. So if we click on Florida, if we click on Hillsborough County, and we click on their trunking systems, so if we go on down like the first one now I'm going to talk about is their Highland Link system, because they got some new on there. They got towing for South Florida, which if you guys are ever needing like a towing company, they do some of the bestest stuff there. So if we click on like LTR, which is Seminole Hard Rock Casino, they got AV, they got bingo, they got cage, they got food and beverage, they got security operations, all the way down to bank skirting, which that's really important for hotels, okay? So if we click on Brevard County, which they are fully NXDM, which is like really, really, really important in that area. If we look at their DMR Tier 3's Connect one, they got one for their landfill. They also got one for their transportation. Port Everglades has a channel 2 for their radio frequencies there. And then after that, if we click on their Seminole Hard Rock Casino there, they got a bellman one, they got security 1, 2, and 25. They got hotel housekeeping, maintenance, room support. And then after that, they got table supervision, table seating, public space. And then after that, they got casino table seating, attendance and supervision, plus Hard Rock Live. So if we click on Port Everglades Department, they have Public Works 1 through 3. So like Seminole has like a lot of different casinos here, which is like really, really great. So if we click on St. Petersburg County, which is Pinellas County, if we click on their international airport, we all know that they use Allegiant Airlines, which I think I still like Southwest, I still like United, I still like Delta. Those are my top 3, and my 4th one has to be Allegiant, because mostly their communications at the places I've been to are like non-DMR. So like if we look at the Orlando Sanford, they got a couple of radio frequencies on here that are for Allegiant. They got one for the Transportation Security Administration. If you guys want me to make a video about that, please make sure to put it in the comments below. And if we click on like Brevard County, which we kind of already talked about there today, they have like a launch pad update on that one. So like Indian River County, they have like a couple good radio systems and a couple kind of not good radio systems on here. They have Indian River County 800, which is not been on air for the same time, but caught during testing. So they use that for testing and stuff. But they also still got their EDAC system, which I listened to that while I was down there in Florida, while we were on our way to go get like some dilly onions and take those home with us. And like honestly, those dilly onions were so good. Like last night, I went to like a really neat thing that Ellettsville does, which actually my new town does. So get this. Bloomington has a food truck Friday, okay? All these different food trucks go down there and they meet all together, okay? Like then after that, you guys just switch on over to like the Bloomington area, which is like the Ellettsville area, which has like a lot of good radio activity. And like sometimes there's people that does hardly no radio traffic, which I am like so darn confused on that. Plus also if we look around at the different places here, they got a lot of good stuff. Like the Chicago's Pizza that is very far from here. Whoops. So that Chicago's Pizza, because I already talked about it, that place is really, really, really good. But also they got some really, really, really neat stuff. I have to say that's in this area. Now if we click on the Bloomington radio stuff, they got so many different radio stations that are in this area. That's not even kidding, okay? So if we click on local radio, they got a couple of good stations which are kind of not great. And a couple of these are really great, for instance, High 99 WTHI. It's one of the best stations that plays out of Terre Haute. And that station is #1 for country there. And I understand on it, okay? So like also, when you guys go like looking around like at the different stuff, like for instance, I'm still getting used to this Wi-Fi and this phone system. And I have to tell you something that that honestly, I've really enjoyed this place. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell. Goodbye.